Howdy y'all, welcome back to episode 18 of my Terra Invicta Humanity First series. We get back into where we left off last episode. We're mostly just working on military. Yes, we're prioritizing military the most. We're also working a little bit on government. We had that drop down by 0.5 from an event. So we need to get that back up to 10. And then knowledge and unity are just chugging along. Knowledge running to 12, like I was saying, and then we will stop there, because 12 is really where things start to die off. I'm not sure if it doesn't really say it, but you start getting massively reduced gains from that. Economy, you want to get up a little bit higher as well. You want to be around 50,000 for the per capita GDP, and then just a little bit higher, I think, for this. Climate change has dropped it by 7 trillion. So we have gained. Territorial trends have increased it. Population and economy has increased. We have a positive GDP overall, but I do want that a little bit higher. For China, we're still working on mission control. That's the biggest thing, and a little bit of knowledge, because it's putting out 2.1 thousand research. I'm not sure where we're getting the 1.1 thousand from. So somehow we're getting an extra 1,000 from somewhere, not entirely sure, but hey, I'm not going to complain about it. And then over here in America, we're getting 2.4 thousand. So already, even with a education of 8.7, we're getting a hugely, I guess, much greater research out of it. That's because of the 1.6 billion people as opposed to the US and A's 630 million. So, still working on that. For our ships, we are still building quite a bit. Task Force Earth is at 6 ships, and we are currently building about 9 more, I can count. A couple more in Mars as well. Mars has the most, though, Ceres has 10 ships, Mars only has 4, with 1 more being built, makes it 5. But we are producing 27 MC worth, so that's something to be aware of, because we're still in the hate. Again, looking for Maskarovka, haven't quite gotten it yet. But we'll have the Centurion done in 41 days, another Centurion done in 74 days, a Centurion here done in 30 days, and then 2 stone walls done in 60 days. So that'll be everything there. We do have a chieftain already, so there's no point in getting another one. This one that's the exterminator, just the chieftain is the name. Exterminator, Centurion, chieftain right here. And the chieftain has the flag office, or the flag bridge, which means that it's going to reduce the MC usage of that fleet by 20%, I believe. The Guardian here, the flag bridge reduces it by 20%, and then the flag officer reduces it by another 5%. So we're getting a quarter of our MC usage for this fleet dropped off, which is fantastic. So we're only doing 14 MC as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 MC. So that's pretty good. Especially once we start adding more ships, it'll get better and better. But that's really everything we have going on. We're going to build up those fleets, hopefully take the fight to the aliens this episode. We'll have to see. I want to get a fleet of around 20 to 25 so that we can consistently fight off everything, and a lot more lasers as well, because lasers are going to be king. But for our counselors, we don't have anyone that could do augments or organizations, as we just saw. And for the missions, we have Bulo, obviously investigating the aliens. We do not have any more alliances, because we have gotten to the end goal and announced our end goal. So everyone's saying, hey, can't work with you anymore. We have diverging end goals, so we have lost our non-aggression pacts as well as our intel shares with Exodus and the Resistance. So that's kind of annoying. We won't be able to pawn off the kills on them. They've been doing pretty good, except for the Academy. Academy has not been doing well. Shiyun and Moron are both doing assault alien life forms. Shiyun is doing an alien structure.
Ready for my mission.
Kaylee and Sierra are doing advised missions, and then Gilong is doing a public campaign here in the US&A. Every so often, an enemy council will drop by and drop it down. We do want this to be around 5, because 5 is where you get the best research. But enough talking out of me, we'll get back into it. Put it up to 5 speed. 138 for the resistance is in low Mars orbit. Oh, for our techs, we're still working on integrated Earth space economy rather. Mission to outer planets. Just to get all of those done, we can start doing stuff out in the outer asteroid belt. Ultra capacitors. And then for our engineering projects, we got independent habitats, vital point shell targeting, and project review. We do want these advanced laser engines. Those would be very nice. And the phased array lasers are also going to be pretty good as well. Phased array or phasers are what we're going to be using for our next lasers. They're the top tier. And some of them will start costing exotics. But we won't go up to that quite yet. We don't have enough exotics for that. Our nation's armies are moving over to the European Union because we're trying to free them from the alien administration. Now, the alien administration has 4 armies of the 5.0 miltech value that they got from the EU, and they have 3 of the alien invasion armies at 9.0. We're going to go ahead and grab the solar mirror array. Knock that one down a bit.
Falling back.
Unfortunate. Got 3, and we found 5 alien abductions. Now the aliens are not able to move because they are blockaded, which is fantastic. So they will not be able to move their 9.0s over here to defend. Alien administration has annexed Russia, so that's not good. Ceres has a settlement core. Right, forgot that we were doing this because we needed to upgrade you and then you. And then you and you. We wanted to get some more water and volatile income. We are taking some heavy damage though, so I wanted to keep an eye on our armies. Do not want you to go that far. Nothing we can do here, so oop.
Standing by.
Shiyun. Sabotage a project. Hoping we could steal one, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. And they do have a lot more armies over here too, which is unfortunate. They do have a 4.8 miltech value now, which is also very great. Shiyun, we're probably going to have you... Oop. Assassinate him. Because he's just being in the way.
Restoring order.
British 3rd Division has been destroyed.
Offering support.
Problem with attacking is that you have to deal with them healing as well as the enemy defense forces. So we're going to grab all of them. We cannot. Why can we not? Oh, we're blockaded now because they now have... Oof, okay. We're gonna see if we can't pull up to there. This could be a problem. Plasma wave drive. We probably don't want that one, but Victor 646 is in low Earth orbit.
Violence is abating.
Victor 790 is in Tiangong orbit. And they're headed towards Leo Tier 3 Spaceworks. Leo Tier 3 Spaceworks, which has not finished completion yet. If we go Task Force Earth and transfer, cannot catch them, but we can hopefully make it to the... They're not, because they're going to get there in 11 hours.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Add exofighters, launch all, confirm, accept. They're probably going to destroy the station, but we might be able to get there in time now. We were. That's fantastic. Engage, auto-resolve. You went handily. You got 1.9 exotics out of that, and a bunch of metals and volatiles. I'm gonna rebuild. Cannot rebuild it because we don't have enough metals. Select. You don't have any KPS. We equalize. And then transfer back. And if we go to Spaceworks, we're still not able to build it all. But we are going to go ahead and try and get the defenses and the power back up for sure. Alien transport set down in the Koro region of the Alien Administration. So that's not good. I'm not sure where that is either. Too much alien stuff going on. Oh, also the aliens have moved. I'm not sure where to. Are they invading the US? That's honestly what I would do if I were them. I'm the biggest threat. Or are they moving? Oh, they're coming over to Europe. That's what they're doing. Except they're gonna blow it up now. So I'm glad I wasted all of that. I don't get anything back, so there's no point in doing that. Okay. So that was all just a waste of resources. That's fantastic. Love that. 1.2 thousand metals just down the drain. Light it on fire. Accept. Auto-resolve. Accept. Continue. They're gonna blow it up.
Target remains operational.
Yep, go away. Still blockaded. We finished the solar mirror array. we're going to go for the community policing drones. Actually, no, we don't want to do that because they're not healed at all. I don't even think they can heal. Here. We are allied with them. I don't know if we can heal not on our territory, though, is the problem. If we do, it might be at a reduced rate. Shiyun, we're going to go ahead and grab you a science. And a launch. And orbital in low Earth orbit. Manage. Select. That's the tier 3. Leo, tier 2, Nano. We do heal because we're allied. That's fantastic news. Clear all of that out. We do want to go see if we can transfer to not you. Definitely not you. Looks like they dipped. That's fantastic. We'll heal up and we'll see if we can't wipe out some of these armies individually when they're not all together. You need to go away, bud.
Offering counsel.
I could have sworn we killed you. I guess not. Independence for Bosnia-Herzegovina. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. Independent Habitats has finished. We've reduced our MC cost by 15%. Mountain Warfare Doctrine, Counterinsurgency Doctrine, Guerrilla Warfare. We'll do Mountain Warfare Doctrine.
I have new information.
Things are cooling off.
We're winning their hearts and minds. The LT is secure.
Nordic Federation between Task Force Earth and Task Force Earth. Task Force Earth now has 10 ships inside of it. Curious as to where the aliens are. Those are not aliens. Those aren't aliens. If they're hiding inside of it. Those are all human armies. Human armies. I saw them drive by. Going over here. You have alien armies on the Corral region. Oh, over here in where Suriname was. That's not good. Not that I could do anything anyways. We're trapped over here. Hello. Kyrgyzstan and China have ended theirs, and Bulgaria and USNA. Oh, we might lose this one, which would be very disappointing. But I've been doing an awful job handling the alien problem. Another command. She's the one looking at US anyways. Geelong, we're gonna give you we'll give you a science and then grab you neural interweak. Shiyun. Assassinate this guy.
Ready for orders.
And then moron. I want you to sell alien assets and Turkey.
Gear up.
We're just not healed up enough to do anything. Because they're leaving them out by themselves over here. Territorial Defense Battalions. Romeo 154 is in low Mars orbit. Killed the Servant Counselor. The problem is that servants don't have a whole lot of counselors, or don't have a whole lot of MC usage. They're all giving it to the alien administration. Of course, Earth refits. What do I want? I want the Centurion 2A, Chieftain 3, Exterminator 3, Stonewall 3. Refit you into you. There.
Surveillance complete.
The human brain
We finished
can
ultra
solve
capacitors that will
the
unlock
2.5
phased array lasers, as well as hopefully the advanced laser engine
record 3 million
and advanced coil gun batteries. So we're going to go over phased array lasers next. Super heavy plasma cannon, don't really care about.
We've moved the needle.
Coil gun battery is what we want, so we'll go for that one. Victor 789 is bombarding Solomon base. Oh, that's ours. It's got 2 layer defense arrays. I don't think it's going to be enough. And then Mars only has 5 ships to it. They have a battleship here. Settlements. I don't want to look at the installed modules, I want to look at these ones. Materials. The rest just heavy fission. Oh, hey. Operation Center. Nano Factory. Heavy fission. Brought the alien hate down though, so that's use for that, I guess. Japan has agreed to leave the war with the resistance, or the alien administration. Interesting. Advanced laser engine. There we go. Netherlands has been freed. Alien administration annexed Brazil. Some refits. 771 has arrived in Tiangong orbit. That's 19 ships. They're headed for Leo 2 Tier 3 Spaceworks, which is my fully defended one, along with my Task Force Earth of 9 ships. We're going to go ahead and cancel and cancel. Here, we're going to. It's going to be a waste to add exo fighters, so there's not really a point in doing that. We'll engage, see what the auto resolve gives us. I suspect we'll lose, though it's going to be very, very close actually. Holy cow. We're actually going to win. Look at that. And this one, I'm not going to replay. I'll replay it, or I'll start playing the next ones, but by all means, we should not have won this. I mean, they had significantly better ships, I'll be honest. Mag batteries, violet lasers, more of the same. 4 battle cruisers and 2 battleships, which is, I mean, we should not have overcome that, I'll be entirely honest. But we did. We got 6.2 exotics out of it, a bunch of metals and volatiles. Got 3 gunnery officers and a directed energy officer. So that's fantastic. Repair for sure. And let's go look at. So the Chieftain got a gunnery officer, and he's going to help change the overcoming ECM by 10% and increases the damage that magnetic, plasma, and gun-type weapons do by 10%. The Stonewall got a gunnery officer for the same exact thing. Chieftain we already looked at. The Kensai and the Guardian didn't get anyone. The Vaquero? Yes, Vaquero got a directed energy officer. He's going to help the chances for lasers and particle beams to overcome ACM by 10% and increase their damage by 10% as well. And then that was it. Yeah, the 3 gunnery officers and the directed energy weapon officer. That's fantastic news, and a lot better than I thought we were going to do, I'll be entirely honest. Victor 450's on their way out. We do want to refit. Cancel pending. Refit. 23 days. Refit. 22 days. See if we can get those done before the next fight or not. Okay. Holy cow. Our armies are nearly healed up. If we do that, we'll see if we can't catch that one army and destroy it fast. We do have a... Oop, we don't want to do that. Shiyun. %63% chance. In Oman. We'll run it, might as well. Moron will have you do a protect mission on her.
Prepping for mission.
She now has an 82% chance, which is a lot better.
Prepping for mission.
Oop. Do not want to do that. I want to come over here. See if... Yes, that 6 deck is moving out. It's even further away. So they're all moving in now. So we'll deploy back into safe zone. We have an alien fleet moving out to Ceres, which we have 10 ships at Ceres. Victor 810 is launched towards the Spaceworks. They'll get there in 6 hours. They have 30 ships. Guess we'll accept it. We're going to auto-resolve this one too, because I don't think we'll win this at all. And this will just be a waste of my time. Though we have been doing better manually. So I mean, the worst we're going to do is we'll do, you know, a pointless damage. So we'll play this one out. Have him going at max speed. And I want to have a short wall. Chieftain, Exterminator, and then a bunch of Centurions, which is nice. One Stonewall. Where's my Stonewall class? Wish we didn't have to go searching through it. There's a Stonewall. That's probably the best we're going to get. Type the closest we can get. So, there we go. Launch. Venting heat. Venting heat for you. Oh, because you're max on that. That's why. Just making sure that all the Centurions are not like this, but are instead on attack mode. We do not want them wasting their shots on... Actually, we could probably get... We don't want them wasting their shots, really. So... We could have those there. Okay, well... You're just going to be PD, so you can launch at whoever, really. We'll have you going after you. You're in the middle. You can go after this one. Chieftain. You can go after Runaway Star, Faded Dreams. Runaway Star, Runaway Star. Doesn't really matter. We already had someone go after that one, so we'll go after the Endless Echo. Alright, this is the Binary Star. I think we already had someone target. Yes, the Dragoon is targeting them. You're going after the Shining Star, which is the Endless Echo. Which one is the Endless Echo? right there. The Smiter's going after them. Protector. Shining Void Star. We already have someone going after him, so we'll go after the Gold Meteor. The Shant. You can go after the Evasive Dark Star and the Sultan. You can go after Endless Nebula. And we will rework those as we get up and they start dodging. Because the Centurions have a max range of 950 kilometers. And they'll punch straight through the side armor of a lot of these guys. As you can see here, that Island Wind is got eviscerated. I want all of y'all to go. What do we want to do here? And padlock. So, do we have a Centurion over here? We do. Who's your target? The Endless Echo over here. I want you to actually go for this one. And just go right through their armor, hopefully. You go after you. Everyone else is going roughly a straight line. And we're going to have you turn back around. Focus on Binary Star. Go ahead and look back at them. Now the defenses of the station are engaging with the flankers, so that's fantastic news. You're engaging, you're engaging. You don't really have anyone. Oh, you're dead in the water anyways. Engaging him, engaging him, engaging. And you're going after the Binary Star down there. Okay. But we're still knocking out the flankers. I blanked on their name for a bit. And now we're going to start engaging their main fleet with our defense systems. They're launching plasma at us. We can't do anything about plasma. There's no blocking it. But our defense teams, though, or sorry, not defense teams, but our damage control officers are putting in the work. Lost one of our defense platforms, and we're about to lose the last. However, I am quite happy with what we did there. We took out, I want to say 6 of their ships. Granted, a lot more survived, and some of them didn't even get into the fights because of the rules that we have down. So we can hope that they don't destroy it, but we're going to go ahead and save anyways, because they probably will. Yep. Who could have seen that coming? Series will launch an orbital for now and a high series. So if we go here, manage, replace with a ring. Boom. And then back to Earth. Greatly reduced our hate, but we are going to go ahead and assassinate an alien, so that might bring it back up. Rolled a critical success, though we did not get any hate for it. That's fantastic. Our armies have arrived in Prague, which is good because they now have 8 ships there. Resupply. Resupply.
Mission cancel.
Can't investigate anyone. We killed them. Continue.
The people will come to our side.
You've completed community policing drones. Aliens are going to suffer -2 to enthrall public missions, and -3 to terrorize missions, and -3 to abduct missions. We have executive control. Zeta Triton, not what we want. So if we go... Oop, I want full tree. The Zeta Triton is not what we want. The Zeta Deuterium torch, though, would be nice. The Zeta Helion Lantern. It's up here, Zeta Deuterium. And the Zeta Deuterium torch was over here somewhere. Right here. Which is just the upgraded version of that, to be honest. It's got 16.1 and 11.6. The Zeta Deuterium has 13.4 and 10.7. But we do need flow stabilized Z-pinch fusion reactor. For that I need terawatt fusion reactors. So we'll do that next. That'll be for global research. Better quills. India and has made peace with the alien administration. Orbital core has been finished for our nanofactory. We'll do tactical drones so we can improve our armies better. Victor 450s on low Earth orbit. We're gonna go. Victor 6 is also in low Earth orbit. Victor 450 can't do anything. No, Victor 6 can't do anything. No, Victor 6 can. That's the 13. 724 is the one that can't do anything. Victor. We kind of really want to destroy them, is the thing. Who else is coming to Earth? Not the servants, aliens, Earth. They'll get there in 500 days, and they're a single ship. Which a Titan, though, which is not cool. Task Force Earth. I think we are going to go ahead and intercept 450. They shouldn't have anything in the way that can even remotely harm us. Engage. We'll have the Stonewall, the Chieftain, an Exterminator, and a Centurion. The problem is they can out KP us all day long. I think I can still win this, though, is the thing. Mag cannon, laser battery, orange laser cannon, orange and violet light mag, and then violet and a torpedo bay. So we'll engage, we'll run the auto resolve, see how it does. Fantastic. Got 0.18 exotics out of that. Continue. Task Force Earth, we're going to send them back to Leo 2 Tier 3 Spaceworks. Aliens hate us again. It's whatever. We're gonna go ahead and grab Shi-Yun.
Ready for my mission.
She's gonna assassinate Pablo.
Taking them down.
Bulo, I want you to investigate
At your service.
this guy here. Why not?
Where do you need me?
No one can really grab anything. Moron, I want you to unrest is 0.5 here, and then 1.6 here. So we're going to stabilize.
Restoring order.
Offering support.
Supplies missions are done. Resupply. Continue. Continue. Just need more metals. Ship construction. We'll have another Centurion done in 25 days and one done in 74. But we need, sorry, and a Centurion done in 5 days. I believe this one is a refit. We need 300 more metal before we can do anything on those other ones, though.
Things are cooling off. Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Finished tactical drones. Centurion is finished. We're gonna go for we'll do exotic hybrid systems, build army, build navy, and military priority. There's the alien armies, 9.5 now. That's because they're defending. Victor 824 is launched towards Tiangong orbit. It's another 15 ships. Will be there in 81 days. Deploy all the armies. Deploy all the armies. Their defense arrays have been finished on our nanofactory complex. We finished advanced coil gun batteries. We're going to go for advanced coil gun cannons. Moron has gotten enough for a level up. He cannot grab any more administration, so we're going to go ahead and grab a command onto him. See Shi-Yun. He just has hard target. And hard target means that if I get a critical fail, then I die. So we'll roll that. Sierra, we're going to grab a science onto you.
I will help them.
Ooh, we do not want to do that. Cancel operation. All the aliens are coming up. But if they're over here messing with us, they're not anywhere else. Which will allow, hopefully, friendly armies to dismantle them piece by piece. Because they actually now have 5 invader armies. I don't know where the hot region is. Oh, there. Okay. There's the hot region.
We've got some intel on our target.
Heave resistance, which is nice. Victor 829 will be here in 140 days. They're launched towards Mars.
Target.
Heal the Protectorate Counselor. They're headed to the Umruki region. I might need to have 2 go over to here. Actually, we'll have y'all too because you're the closest. And they're fighting at 4.7. We're fighting at 4.3, but we do have the defensive modifiers.
We've moved the needle.
Russia has been liberated from the resistance, so that's very good. I'm not sure how much, because they don't have these 2 or these 3. They have everything else. This is all very, very good news. Bunch of aliens, or sorry, a bunch of their armies moving towards the Beijing region. But they'll be a while out still. We're gonna move everyone here. Can't do anything about that. Beijing is thankfully right next door. So we were running an insurgency on America, or not America, but on Earth. Storm. Shiyun, we're gonna have you assault an alien assets, but it's going to be a alien structure. Novgorod, 91% chance to succeed. Bulo, I want you to initiate contact with the resistance. See if we can't get any medals off of them. Chongqing is now a core economic region. We can, okay. All your medals. All of them, lady. Cannot get a non-aggression pact, which is annoying. Projects. I will give you Urban Warfare Doctrine and interrogation techniques. Need more than that. Good lord, lady. You want water? I can give you some water. 10,000 water is... It's metal. Hello? You've got tons of it. Strategic lobbying, Muon Spiker. I cannot give you anything else. Why are you such a bee? 20,000 isn't enough. 32,000 isn't enough. 42,000. Yeah, you're insane if you think 62,000 water and all of this is good enough for that. You're actually insane. And you're tolerant of me still. What if I do for 1,000? So I'm gonna take all of my technologies. That's obviously not in the bag. Yeah. I mean, I get that you can't let all the factions just hug box their way to the end, but there's no way that anyone who knows anything about agreements would go, 15,000 water for 1,000 metals? No. Especially when they like us, that's actually insane. So we're not going to do that, and they're just going to suffer because they don't have any water,
Offering
and we're going to suffer because we don't have enough metals. Though we can go ahead and do some more ship construction. And then we'll do an exterminator and an exterminator. Nuclear attack. United Kingdom has launched a nuclear attack on London because the aliens have all 5 of their. I could see that. That makes sense. They destroyed one of the armies too, which is fantastic news. France has been freed. We're going to be fighting with a 5.5. Sorry, a 5.8 value, which is more than they're fighting with because they'll have a 5 blank. It will be on defensive ground. Be launching another one. Aliens are down to 76%. Don't want to pause that. England has been conquered. So I can see why they would go and do that.
We're winning their hearts
To
and
be
minds.
entirely fair. Frozen? Good lord. Okay. We destroyed the alien facility, got 3 exotics out of it, so my pixels are gone, but looks like y'all can still see pretty good. The Exodus is attacking me? What? Yeah, I don't have any pixels whatsoever, but yeah, it looks like the Exodus. Why are the Exodus attacking me? What the hell? Well, the Nano Factory does have the layer defense arrays up, so this will add exo fighters, launch them all. Confirm, accept, run the auto resolve. Okay, that was stupid of you. Not only are we on the same team against the aliens, but whatever. Destroy the alien facility. This is getting bad. Leo tier through influence also being attacked. I believe we can let the defenses do that by itself though. Fantastic. Oh, I'm glad you told me that they're launching for him after we've already had the battle. That was sure helpful. Currently have one army engaging the aliens. Sorry, not the aliens, but the... Ooh, pixels are back. Fantastic. Currently engaging one of the alien administration's humans armies. They're fighting at a 5.0. We are currently fighting at a 5.7. And the Republic of Korea is here fighting at a power rating of 4.1. I cannot speak today for the life of me. We're going to launch all of these armies to Beijing. I'm not sure if we were able to destroy that army. The army that we were fighting here in the Hohhot region. We're going to go ahead and drop this down. Something like that. And then we're going to do army. I don't know why they don't like us right now. This is insane. Relations were at war for some region. What? They're launching towards influence. Just giving me quite a bit of influence. But they've got a layer defense array, so they'll probably destroy it. Actually, we go ahead and launch. We're not going to be able to catch them in time, which is unfortunate. But we could get to influence in 6 hours. At Exo Fighters, we're not able to launch any except auto resolve, accept, continue. We don't get there in time. Close, transfer to Victor 31. It's unfortunate that they decided that this was the game they wanted to play, but it is. So we'll wipe them out, accept, continue, select. Still have 41 KPS, so we're going to go to neither of their stations. We are going to go to the the projectorate station. Engage, start battle. Great Wall. We'll do High Wall instead. It's 2-point defense arrays. Honestly, probably should have just auto-resolved it because this is kind of a waste of time. There's nothing they can do. They've got a 60cm ultraviolet arc laser battery, a light railgun battery Mark III, and a laser point defense arc station. And once they get within range of my laser cannons, well, they're just dead. So, fantastic. Select Task Force Earth, and we're going to head to destroy that habitat. Close, and then head back to our space station. Going to begin repairs. We're going to move all of you up to the Hohat region 2. Task Force Earth. Confused as to what's going on here, too. Whatever, it's going real slow. But, oh well. Bulo, we're gonna grab a science on you. Shi-yun is going to grab a... You can't grab command. You can grab a command. We'll do battle computer. And then science. Kaylee can't grab anything that'll help her, and neither can Sierra. Shi-yun, I want you to take out you,
You're up.
and then Bulo. See if we can get anything from the Exodus for not 60,000 water. Oop, and we're frozen again. And my pixels are gone again.
Making contact. Fight your petty wars if you must, so long as you do not interfere
all of
with
your
great
metals.
business.
You don't have any projects we want either. Okay. You're not take any research for that. 1,000 water is not enough. 10,000 is. So hopefully that means we can actually negotiate with you. 5,000 isn't enough. Makes sense. 6,010. Just so I don't have to redo all that. 7,010. 9,300 and 9,400 is enough. I'll do that. Complete that trade. Continue.
Offering support.
And then ship construction. So Centurions out in low Mars orbit as well.
Lending my expertise.
I don't know why it keeps telling me that they're headed towards the Hohat region. Is it because they're canceling? And doing it again? It might be. But the more they keep doing that, yeah, so I think they keep canceling the movement and then moving again. But whatever they're doing, it's helping me destroy them, so I'm not mad at it at all. Hello? Yeah, you're at 70%, 80%, 94%, and 55%, so I'm more than happy to let you keep doing whatever this is.
Order is returning.
Pixels are back. Fantastic.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We finished the advanced rail cannon, or the advanced coil cannon rather. We're going to go for the advanced laser engine, and then we're going to go ahead and, not there, but we'll go to ship classes, to the Centurion, and we'll upgrade. We haven't actually done that, so we're going to not do that. It's the Exterminator we want for the... Actually, don't want to do that. Show obsolete, that's what I wanted. Because the tier 3s, I forgot, cost exotics. So the heavy siege coiler, tier Mark 3, is going to cost 3 exotics per ship. Which is a lot, but it does have a slug mass of 656 kilograms opposed to 600 kilograms, faster shot salvo time, 50 kilometers more range, 1 kps more muzzle velocity, and it's going to do 150 more damage. But I don't think that we want that. I don't think it's going to be worth. I'll be honest. Defense ion battery. Only can do anything. Oh, extremely effective against missiles, but duelist against other projectiles. EV can only do missiles. 200 defensive range, 4-second cooldown. With defense laser turret, 4-second cooldown. 129. We're gonna do the point defense ion beam. Replace that. Just have defensive mode. Fantastic. Magazine. You do consume energy. So we do want a battery, huh? Utility modules. We've reduced that. We'll get more KPS as well. If only slightly. We do that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to change anything on this one. Was thinking about it because the Muon Spiker, not Muon Spiker, sorry, but the E-Beamer would be good for taking down missiles without wasting a bunch of other ammunition. But then I have to change everything else around. But if we go to Ship Designer and do a battleship, for bomber. Coil cannon Mark III. Oh, because this is the coil cannon, that's why. Heavy coil gun battery. I don't know why you want that much. I don't need that much, but for battleships, lancers, would have this heavy siege. This is the spinal coiler. Interesting, the spinal coiler costs less than the heavy siege coiler. It also shoots way less though. So I don't want that. I definitely want the heavy siege coiler. So in that case, Dreadnought. Dreadnought with me have everything, but I'd get no milliges if I drop this down. It's still only 2.1. This is the biggest one, I bet. Still not doing a whole lot. 3 milligs. Utility modules. I already have a Muon Spiker. The heavy coil gun, and this is just because it costs so much. I don't have enough income for this. The problem. Running out of volatiles too now, so be for later, I suppose.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed another alien facility. They're running away. We're gonna grab another science on you. The defense system, why not?
I work for you now.
We'll have you... No, you don't want to select this guy.
Please, keep me safe.
Another hard target. Sort of the devoted doesn't do anything. So we'll shoot him. 90%.
Tracking target.
Bulo
Your orders?
protects Shiyun. We finished exotic hybrid systems. We're gonna go for Micro benefiction, ultra cold neutron containment, eco priority. Nothing exotics, that's for sure. Plasma wave drive, definitely don't want. Fusion pile, mirror reactor cell. Right-time reflex drive. You're 12.98.3. Fusion freighters. Speeds it up though. Research. We'll go for the mirror cell fusion reactor 1.
On guard.
Have those 3 move outs. See if we can't destroy at least one of these guys. He's at 50% health. But he's leaving. Or trying to at least. Got a navy attached to one of our armies, which is fantastic. Got 3 armies moving into the Gdansk region. Your 824 is in Tiangong orbit, which is not good. See where they go. They're 15 ships strong. Killed the servant counselor. They're headed towards our nano factory. Get there in 5 hours. Task Force Earth is 14 ships strong. And if we launch them towards the nano, they'll get there in 18 hours, so way too late to do anything. Might as well launch anyways. We'll see if we have enough. We can do some damage from the defenses here. Except auto resolve did nothing whatsoever. Continue. You destroyed it. We've arrived. 824 is 15 ships. I can't complete the target ships. Target fleet trajectory. I don't know what that means, but we'll launch anyways.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've engaged. We'll run the auto resolve. Taking forever. But it looks like we are winning. Neutralize their battleship, which is great news. 2 of their monitors are down. Destroyers down. Corvettes are down. And we've absolutely smacked them. 4.4 exotics, crew chief, propulsion officer, damage control officer, intelligence officer, gunnery officer, and propulsion officer have all been promoted. Select and come on home, boys. Actually, I do need to go and I keep clicking the wrong one. We'll put a platform up. I didn't want an ISS orbit. Ooh, almost a bad one. We are going to go for low Earth orbit 2. And we'll put a ring core on it immediately. So we can rebuild our second space works. Not that we have enough resources to run 2 of them at once, but that's whatever. Fusion pile. Nearly finished integrated Earth space economy. I do want you to merge with Task Force Earth. So the aliens are down to 376 ships, which is fantastic. And we are up to... Sorry, it's at 100 ships, though. We're up to 22. So, hey, I think that's the highest we've been ever. We finished repairing. We have not. You have. Hoping that we can kill off some of these alien administration armies. If we can do that, then we'll be in a much better spot. Three. That's 26 for the alien defenses. Golly. 93% chance. Go ahead and investigate this guy. Fusion pile has finished. What does the deuterium reflex drive get me? Nothing, so we're not going to go for that. Residential module. Full spectrum combined arms, territorial defense battalions. Counterinsurgency operations. As well. We finish integrated Earth space economy. We'll get more GDP from economy. We'll remove more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Our best sustainability has achievable has been improved. Now that we need that. Fleet logistics will be nice. That's really the only thing we did it for. Maybe integrated research market, resource market. That's really it. We're gonna go for fleet logistics, I believe. or advanced fission systems. Because we do want that terawatt gas core fission reactor. Mind and machine. We're gonna go for fleet logistics, I think. Climate
I will
Institute.
help them.
I have new information.
We've unlocked the advanced laser engine. So we can go for civil defense programs isn't really what I want. Economy is not what I want. Social media campaigns. I think we just need more and more military research.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Things are stabilizing.
The LT is
Holy cow, my pixels. We got 5, I believe that's 5, yes, 5 exotics from the Kazan region of Russia, and 31 alien abductions have been noticed. Because we got a critical success. I believe that will not increase our public, or our alien hate as well. But I'm not sure. We're gonna get these two out. Definitely you out. Throw you in. Haley, it's a command. Moron. I want you to meet with
Establishing contact.
them. Shiyun. Steal a project
I'm on your
from the
side.
Protectorate.
tapping their knowledge.
Revolution in Russia. Not good. Alright, they're currently fighting at a 3.9. Because they're at 55% strength. You're fighting at a... I'm not sure. 4.5, 5.2, and 4.1. Hoping that we
Offering
can
support.
destroy them. Looks like it might not
Lending my
be the case.
expertise.
Making contact.
If you cannot restrain your aggression, we will, with regret, take action.
To get the most out of these, what's it going to cost us? Okay, I get it. Go away. Need more than that. Let's see, because you don't have... Not enough. Insufficient. Max it out, it's not enough. Not enough. That is enough. 2,000. Reusable rockets, I'm fine with that. Same with this one. If we put those together, it should reduce the cost. Still need more. Does not reduce the cost by much. They want literally everything. They have so much water though. Heck, we give 2,000 water. Can we knock this off at all? No, we cannot. They do not care about water in the slightest. It knocks it down by 1 fissile. So that's not going to be worth it. So if we do 2,000... Not enough for all of that. That would be enough. So what if we do 1,000 instead? No. $300. $96. 2,400 is not. 23.9. Okay. Five. Okay.
Data acquired.
Fusion reactor array. Got. Task Force Earth.
Surveillance complete.
We finished counterinsurgency operations. We'll go for do social media campaigns. I do want to start working on environment, but like very slightly. Everything else comes way more important.
We've moved the needle.
Are we fighting the U2? We're gonna move everyone back in. We finished guerrilla warfare. We're gonna go for territorial defense battalions next. we're gonna kind of juggle fleet logistics because we want the others to keep going. And if the AI knows that if there's no chance for them to do it, then it's just a waste of their time, so they typically don't. Victor 837 is in Tiangong orbit. So we're gonna juggle those a little bit, see if we can't get some of them to play a little bit. Headed towards Leo 2 Tier 3 Spaceworks, which I believe I'm fine with. That's where all my stuff is. Yes. Oh, you're not finished repairing though. You never did that. It's gonna take 8 days though, and they're gonna get here in 5 hours. Oh, it's not good at all. Why did you not repair? That's not good. Because I've got ships that don't have any defenses whatsoever. Task Force Earth. Yeah, they're missing. Oh man. Okay, well, we'll accept and then auto resolve. We might lose this one because I didn't realize that would be so bad. I can't believe I forgot to repair my fleet. Well, we're still kind of demolishing them. These are older ships, violet lasers on all of them. The battleship has plasma cannon and some torpedoes. Battlecruiser's got violet lasers and a light mag cannon. Hey, we've won! So that's fantastic. I don't know, that's 40 ships I think we destroyed this turn, which is absolutely amazing. We got 4.1 exotics out of it. First officer, commanding officer, crew chief, first officer, gunnery target, and a CIC officer have all been promoted. So we're going to repair this time. It's going to take them 30 days. Shi Yun, you're going to go ahead and grab a science. Join Task Force Earth. Alrighty. Romeo 163 is on low Mars orbit. And that's where I'm gonna call it today, or for this episode. So thank you all so very much for watching this. We had a ton of combat with the aliens, and I do apologize for auto-resolving a lot of them, but I genuinely don't believe that I could do better in an outnumbered situation than the AI. Though we have had a couple that we've got completely destroyed, and I went back and replayed it, and we did quite well. So, you never know. But thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.